Welcome to my world, everyone. This is Like It or Not with Michael Lane, and Michael Lane is who I be. I'm out here, out in the cold, because I'm fired up for football. Hey, I'm going to talk a lot about football, but I just had to talk about this in particular because, I'm from Chicago, so I got to talk about this, you know what I'm saying? People are telling me, hey, weigh in on this. Okay, Jay Cutler has just signed a 7-year contract extension or contract with the Chicago Bears. And people want to know, what do I think about the signing? It's this simple. The Chicago Bears have just given my Green Bay Packers multiple times of winning the NFC North Championship. We're going to be hitting the playoffs even more. We're talking about a quarterback who is not an elite quarterback. Everybody's screaming, well, he deserved the contract because he outplayed Aaron Rodgers. Really? Of course he. What do you expect? This man just came back after a broken collarbone. He still wasn't at 100%. And you said, well, it's the defense's fault. What happened with the game when they lost to Green Bay? That is a bunch of hogwash as well. Both teams has sucky defenses. Their defense is atrocious. In Green Bay, my Packers was without Clay Matthews. A big, humongous loss to our team. It's up to Jay Cutler to see. Look, the plays that were made when it counted was by Aaron Rodgers. Like Stephen A. Smith said, he's a bad man. And he's a proven bad man. Because not only has he won playoff games, but he's won the championship. We can't say that about Jay Cutler. Jay Cutler has never won a playoff game. Never. Talk about records. I need to find out what the record is in being big games for Jay Cutler. And it's bold. It doesn't bode well for him. He is not an elite quarterback. He's a good quarterback. And I believe the Bears when they said that they believe they can win with Jay Cutler. I believe that. But win what? Win games? You're not going to win a championship. Everybody's just set. And that's why the Chicago fans, whoever are with it, whoever are pro this happening, are low expectation having people. That's why the Bears can do what they do. The organization can do what they do and make these types of decisions. He only has one target. 90% of the time, Jay Cutler throws to Brandon Marshall. Brandon Marshall is a beast. But everybody and their mama knows it, that he's going to throw to Brandon Marshall 90% of the time. And when 90% of the defense is crowding this man, no matter who's open, he's still going to throw to Brandon Marshall after all the weapons he had. 90% of the time. 8% of the time, he throws it to Matt Forte, who is another beast. And the other 2% is the others. When you have Alshon Jeffrey, Earl Bennett, Martellus Bennett, you have all these weapons out there. And 90% of the time, you throw it to Brandon Marshall, no matter what the coverage is. Turning the ball over, not making wise decisions. We're talking about a healthy Jay Cutler who lost against an unhealthy Aaron Rodgers. You can blame the defense all you want. Yes, they made bad plays. But even with the bad defense that the Green Bay Packers have, Aaron Rodgers, who was not 100%, found ways to win. Don't forget, Cutler had the ball at the end of the game. What did he do? He threw an interception. Jay Cutler is not a proven quarterback. He's a good quarterback. He's not a scrub. He's not a bum. But he came into Chicago. Look at the record in Denver. And don't just look at what he did in Chicago. Look at in Denver. And his arrogance is that of Peyton. He should be Peyton Manning's level. And he's not even an elite quarterback. But he has an ego the size of a football stadium. Well, Chicago, all I can say is as a Green Bay fan, I'm a Bears fan, and that's why I'm so frustrated. But as a bigger Green Bay Packer fan, I thank you. I thank you because he's not going to get it done. You had Cade McCown, who won the NFC Player of the Week, Offensive Player of the Week, and the very next week you sit him down. Then you pay the price for doing it. I don't get it. Maybe Cade should go to Tampa Bay, hook up with Lovey. I think Peanut Tillman is. I really do. Mark Trestman is a good coach, but I don't think he has the wherewithal to understand what what pieces is needed to win. They didn't make up for Nick Roach. They didn't make up for Brian Urlacher. They got a lot of work to do. But this is not the start of the work. This is not a wonderful way to start. That's my opinion. If you disagree with me, come on, hit me up down here, okay? The comment section below. And let me know what you think. And like or dislike, subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. You can agree to disagree. It's all good. I love each and every one of y'all, man. Happy New Year. Not so happy for the Bears, in my opinion. Like it or not.